wanted people, sure know how to trick.
Hey, it's T. Summer is winding down, and that means it's time for my fall deep cleaning and decorating series. This is part 1, and I'll be focused on my dining room, giving extra attention to those areas that often get overlooked during routine cleanings. So if you're looking for some cleaning motivation or decor inspiration, this video is just for you. Let's get started. This is what my dining room looks like. I've enjoyed the lively vibes of my spring and summer decor, but it's time to welcome the new season in with a freshly deep cleaned space and some cozy decor. When I'm cleaning, if there's laundry to be done, I like to start with that, so I'm going to remove the linens from the table and chairs and take down the curtains to put them into the washer. Before we get too far into the video though, I want to share with you this week's encouraging verse. It comes from John chapter 8 verse 12, and it reads, Jesus spoke to the people once more and said, I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness because you will have the light that leads to life. On that note, if you have a prayer request, please leave it in the comment section below. You do not have to be specific. You can just say unspoken prayer request and we'll come alongside you and pray for you. If you have a praise, please leave that below as well. You never know who will be encouraged, inspired, or motivated by your testimony. One more item before we really dive into some deep cleaning. If you are a returning viewer, you may notice that my voice is a little off. That's because I've been fighting the cooties this week. That's totally showing my age. All week there were signs that I was getting sick, but as of this recording, the germs have kicked into high gear and I am really on the struggle bus. In fact, we skipped homeschooling this afternoon so that I could lie down. I woke up to take my son to his piano lesson and then came home and went back to bed, and that is a lot for me because naps make me nauseous, so I try to avoid them at all costs. Anyway, it's later in the evening and I figured I was well enough to sit up and record this voiceover. I hope it doesn't sound too bad. Now I'm in my 11-year-old's bathroom preparing to soak the blinds. While hand wiping them is how I choose to clean them most of the time, I like to give them a good soaking at least once a year in a good degreaser. Crud cutter is my favorite. I'm also going to soak the wand from the blinds and the return register from the wall. I'll show you that the latter is pretty filthy in just a moment. I'm going to leave all those items in this tub to soak for 30 minutes and then come back with a nylon brush to give them a good scrub. While those items are soaking in the tub, I can focus on removing the remainder of the summer decor and then move on to some additional deep cleaning. During my maintenance cleanings, I often overlook certain items. The blinds do get attention, but today I'll share 6 other items that don't get as much attention. The first one is actually multiple items, and that would be the mirror and the wall art. I do dust them on occasion, but I don't wipe them with glass cleaner on a regular basis. I'm going to go ahead and dry dust those items today, and then I'm going to follow up the dry dusting with a wet dusting. The second overlooked item is actually multiple items as well. It's the light fixture and the bulbs. I'm showing you a close-up of the dust, and while it's not awful, every bunny counts, especially since I've not been feeling well this week. So I want to give myself the best air quality that I can, and dusting is one way to accomplish that goal. Speaking of air quality, my husband has placed some air quality monitors throughout the house, and one of them is on my desk. A few days ago when we were homeschooling, my 11-year-old said, "Mom, the air quality light is red," and sure enough it was. So that, combined with the increasing resting heart rate that my Fitbit picked up on, were signs that my body was fighting something. I don't know exactly what my body is fighting, but I do know that for the past few weeks we've been colder or cooler than normal. During the day we've had highs in like even the 60s, sometimes the low 70s, but the 60s, that's just insane for this time of year. But we've also reached lows in the 40s overnight. But just yesterday we started having some normal temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. We're actually even expecting some temperatures in the low 90s in a couple of days. So I wonder if the change in weather has something to do with my illness, but I also wonder if it could be related to pollen, because we are in the moderate range for ragweed right now.
Break my heart, just break free. Just let me see your bad streaks. Maybe they'll match my freaks. Yeah, I'd kill to see this.
The third item that I often overlook during routine cleanings is actually a couple of surfaces on the buffet, and that would be the front and the bottom.
Ups and downs, no in between. Fire and ice, burn gasoline. You know I love it. You know I love it. Love and hate, romantic sin. Fire and ice, gone with the wind. You know I love it. We're the kind, burning blind. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. Northern lights, orange skies. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. We're the kind burning blind. Northern lights, roaring skies. We're the kind burning blind.
The fourth item that I often overlook, you guessed it, is related to multiple items, and those would be the legs on the table and the chairs. I'll clean the chair legs now, but I'll get around to the table legs later in the video. I'm not using anything special to clean them, just some warm soapy water.
We're breaking all the laws of our universe.
I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden.
I've returned to the items that are soaking. I'm going to give them a quick scrub with this nylon brush. I like to keep several of these on hand, and because I get them at Dollar Tree, they're pretty affordable. What's your favorite method for cleaning blinds? I've been meaning to pressure wash them for a while, but I haven't done that because for some reason I feel like this method is working for me, so why change it? That said, I'd love to hear your tips and tricks for cleaning window blinds.
Those are just do it, and they conquered their fears. They fall back down and they keep getting up, and they try to steer clear. I'm afraid, I'll admit. What if I'm stuck in my mind? I'm not great, neither rich, but will you stay here by my side? All the good times turn into memories, and the revelry goes on. Let's have a good time, night of the century. Our best days can't be done. All the good times turn into memories, and the revelry goes on. Let's have a good time, night of the century. Our best days can't be done. Best days can't be Looking back, I was once so brave, never hesitated. I aimed so high and I reached it all. Why do I keep fading? I'm afraid, I'll admit. What if I'm stuck in my mind? I'm not great, neither rich, but will you stay here by my side? All the good times turn into memories, and the revelry goes on. Let's have a good time, night of the century. Our best days can't be done. Can't be done,
One of the things that I've been working on in terms of cleaning is patience, specifically allowing products to sit and work before wiping them away. In this instance, I let the granite cleaner sit for a minute or two before wiping it, but the impatient part of me just wanted to keep it moving, and I was not willing to wait longer than just a minute or two.
Let's go. Are you ready? You've been staring since I came in. I know you wanna get to know me. But honestly, I came with my girls, wanna dance by ourselves. Can't you tell? Baby, baby, I have thick skin. Yeah, I don't let things get to me. But do you want me to spell it out for you right now? I'm not feeling your vibe. Crystal clear that you're head over heels, but don't come any closer, my dear. Cause when I get mad, I cannot control what might happen. You think you can put your hands on my body. I'm no damsel in distress. Come too close, I might just lose it. I knock you down like boom, 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 boom.
The fifth item that I often overlook during routine cleanings is the return cover. I should wipe them down more often than I do because the dust builds up pretty quickly, but I'm patting myself on the back for getting it done on this day because a win is a win. That said, the sixth item that I often overlook during routine cleanings is the trim. So on this day, I did not get around to cleaning the baseboards and the crown molding, but those are two things that I neglect more than I should.
You're stupid that you're head over heels, but don't come any closer, my dear. Cause when I get mad, I cannot control what might happen. You think you can.
Earlier, I mentioned that I like to keep it moving when I'm working on something, but in this instance, I was pretty frustrated because I was not able to get the return cover back onto the wall. So I asked my husband to come help, and he said that he believes that the screw on the left side was stripped, so he went and got a new screw. Problem solved.
I don't need a man to make me feel fine. Better sit down, yeah, just shut your mouth. Yeah. You better sit down, yeah, just shut your mouth. Cause I don't need a man to make me feel fine. Better sit down, yeah, just shut your mouth. Yeah. You think you can put your hands on my body. I'm no damsel in distress. Come too close, I might just lose it. I knock you down like boom.
After I finished the deep cleaning tasks, I took a shower, so now I'm ready to start adding decor. I'll be using items that I already had on hand. Nothing that you see in this video is newly purchased. From what you see in this scene, the florals were purchased from at home, as were the silver vases. The silver candles were purchased from Amazon, and the white vases were purchased at Haverty's. I've had the crystal candlestick holders for quite a few years. I won them at an auction at my church.
You were too busy to break my heart. Nobody else was there to stop us. Nobody else was there to warn us. Now we go on and on with this poor love song we've been working on far too long, baby. Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously?
Right here is when I noticed that I went out of order. I should have started with something else, but in the moment I'm just going to go ahead and take off the decor so that I can get ready for the piece that I really should have put down first.
Too busy watching the TV screen. Now we're just betting on broken dreams. Nobody's gonna come and save us. We cashed in too many empty favors, yeah.
I love this table runner. It's a mix of linen, satin, and velvet, and of course the design has fall written all over it.
Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously? On and on like a marathon, we keep running from fighting for something. Something to remind us that we're better than this poor love song.
If I recall correctly, this garland was purchased at Michael's.
Remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously? On and on like a marathon, we keep running from fighting for something. Something to remind us that we're better than this poor love song.
I'm not much of a collector, but I do enjoy collecting glass pumpkins. All of the ones that you're going to see in this video were purchased from the at-home store. Now it's time to start decorating the table, and I'm going to start with this velvet table runner.
I still recall the first time I saw you.
This is not the only decor that I'll add to the table. In fact, you'll see much more later in the video, but for now, I'm going to move on to setting the table for dinner. If you've ever seen me set a table before, you might remember that I like to layer items. Here I'm beginning with placemats.
I used to be afraid to fall in love. My past relationship was a disaster, but now I don't.
Next, I'll be layering with charger plates.
My scars, bruises and broken heart, numbed all the pain. Show me how to heal, and now I don't feel broken anymore.
The next layer is this set of plates. These are crack resistant, and we've had them since our kids in their mid-20s or mid to late 20s were in their tween and teen years, so the fact that we haven't lost a single plate is a testament to their durability.
Get too caught up in all of the wrong things, but you're always there to guide me. I used to be afraid to fall in love. A past relationship was a disaster, but now I don't.
A couple of other items that I'll be using are these napkin rings and this drinkware. The napkin rings were purchased from Amazon and the drinkware was purchased from IKEA. Okay, so this jungle right here these are some plants that my husband was able to get from a client who sold her business. The new owner didn't want the plant, so I have, let's see, this one to choose from. This one here. That's my monstera that I had before. There's this plant. These two hanging plants. This plant to the right here. And then this is my peace lily. I don't think I'll be moving this one to the dining room, but I almost forgot about these two small plants here. So I have to decide which one of these plants I'm going to put into the dining room. Let's see, I like the idea of this one right here. Just because part of the reason is that I like the flower pot that it's in. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then I also like this one over here because of the stand that it sits on. So I have a decision to make. Let's take one more look at the room before the transformation.
Show me how to heal, and
now let's take a look at the after.
broken anymore.
After shedding the bright and cheerful colors of summer, the dining room now glows with the rich, comforting tones of fall.
And now I don't feel broken anymore.
Waking up to my heartbeat, accompanied by the rain. The soreness in my eyes is not very surprising. This room is still uncharted, but as soon as I get started, I'll send you an SOS. I'll wave like it's nobody's business. Give me some time to breathe.
Well, we got it done. Thank you for following along as I transformed my dining room from summer to fall. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you would like to see this kind of content in the future but are not yet subscribed, please click the subscribe button, and when you do, don't forget to click the notification bell so that you won't miss out on future uploads. Until the next time, stay blessed.
When you need a friend, no bravado, no bravado. got where to go. You left without warning, and now you're ignoring me. So what about us? What about all we had? Just send me an SOS, I'll run to you fast.
Everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand. Everyone needs someone to rely on. Yes, everyone needs a friend. So let's come together, celebrate each other, stand united as one. We lift our hands up and